Hello, Heidi Ho. Welcome to the show. We're a little bit later tonight, but welcome. You're on Tamara's Paper Trail. I am Tamara, coming to you from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Give me a Heidi Ho and let me know that we're live. I had some technical problems last week. Fabulous Meta, decided that it didn't want to accept our streaming platforms for a week or so, and that was not okay. It was not okay. However, I muddled through. I went through live on my phone, and but we're back. I am so excited because I was like, oh, how am I going to do Monday without my setup? But anyway, hello, Christine and Melanie and Jen, Lena and Kathy and Susan. Hello. Funnily enough, the training that I was in is still going on. I'm like, I'm bailing. I'm just, no, I'm done. It had been an hour and a half. It started at 6, so it's been an hour and a half, and that's, you kind of lose people after the first hour. And they were still going to do Q&A for, they said as long as need be. Well, I would have been there till 9, so I pulled the pin. I'm out of there. I'd rather spend the time with you guys. I can watch the replay on that. I didn't need to hear it live. So thank you for popping in just a half hour late. I hope that works for everybody, that I still have as many friends playing along tonight. That people weren't confused. I wasn't watching my Facebook page, so I'm hoping everybody got the message that we were later tonight. So hello. And there's Heather. Hi, Deborah from Ohio, and Marcella, 10:30. I know, well past my bedtime, girl. Hello, Mary and Tracy and Judy. I left the card upstairs. Judy. Your Facebook, not parameters, not quality control. You are locked down, girl. I can't message you any which way from here to Sunday. I've tried to message you, like, your security, your privacy. That's, words are hard, you guys. Your privacy is so locked down that I couldn't message you. I got your gorgeous card today. I left it upstairs. I wanted to photograph it, and I forgot to bring it down, but thank you so much. I've never seen anything like that. So top marks for Judy and her birthday card that she sent me. Now, I don't want to burst your bubble. I so appreciate it. My birthday's in July, so it was a lovely surprise to get a birthday card. And I thank you so much for the sentiment. It's amazing. I've never seen anything like that. So I will be showing that off in my on my page. You know that every day I post cards, and so that one will definitely make it into the loop. I tend to post those. I have to schedule more, but right now they're posted at noon every day. So thank you so much for sending me that card. I love it. Hi, Joy. Oh, right, Kathy. Oh, like, I was done, and it was into the, like, I mean, it's social media training, and so of course they're a business, and they have some packages for people who want further training and so on. And I'm like, no, I'll tap out. I don't need the question and answer. I'll just follow up on it later, so I don't need to be live. Hi, Sharon. Hello, Teresa. Yeah, YouTube, right? It's so cool. Cheryl and Kathy and Donna. Oh, you were in the training too, Judy? I was like, okay, stop talking. Christine, excellent. Sherry. Oh, you're back from Moose Jaw, Mary. Good. I hope you had a great time. Margaret and Edna, hello. How are you? And Melissa, Annie Hulbert from Waterloo, Indiana. And I've got to read, honestly, I do. It's in here. Like, Annie, I should never forget. But my little Post-it note that now keeps falling off because it's not sticky anymore. So yes. And yes, better late than never, right? Yeah, there were no answers. They had their own agenda, Lillian, so they'll get to some of them. I suppose some of them are going to be addressed on their own, so they probably just don't answer them. But how do they even catch all those comments on that training? Like, for people who don't know what I'm talking about, the training, like, the answers are scrolling back, and they're just so fast. Anyway. Okay, you guys, I have to focus now. I have been crushing it today. I have been doing all the things, and I think I mentioned that, like, I was so pumped today. Things were going, but now I'm burning out, and I got a cracking headache. So still pretty high energy, pretty excited about tonight's layout. However, just know that I have a skull cracking headache. You know why? Because I think I've been crafting so much. My shoulders are way up here. I've unpacked all the extravaganza stuff and I'm ready to go on starting to prep that. So I'm going to be doing lots of posts on the development of an extravaganza and how that all goes down. So yeah, I'm up like this today. So I'm trying to push those shoulders down. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do, Don. It was really weird, right? To watch that. Yeah, the way they scroll it. Yeah. Okay, you just watched, Lily. I'm tired too. Maybe I should. Oh, are you then? Okay, Dawn, if there's anything exciting, let us know. Yes. Okay. So do I have all my pieces? I don't think I have all my pieces written down. Now let's where is my let's go up here and then we'll flip this around. Yes. So it's Monday. Do I even remember what happened this weekend? I don't even know. I'm sure it'll come to me. I had a good weekend. I'm doing all the things. Oh, what's going on here? I'm getting fairly caught up on stuff and things. Oh, that is supremely crooked, so that's going to do my head in. But okay, we'll see if we can stay in the field of vision. All right. Yeah. Okay, so I haven't missed anything yet then, Donna. Okay, yeah, it's like that. Oh, chiropractor appointment. Oh, I hear you. I should do that, Mary. Honestly, I really should. I was trying to go every month. I've got the coverage, so I was trying to go every month. Thought, why not? Like, let's be proactive instead of reactive. And then, yeah, life got busy. Yes, Lillian. Okay, you are correct. This designer paper is all that and a bag of chips. So I'm going to do a layout tonight. And it is this is one of the new designer papers that's exclusive while supplies last. And I'm going to buy a few more of these. I know I shouldn't because I always end up with designer paper left over by the end of this. But this is beautiful stuff. It is just lovely. So it is called Delightful Floral. And it was supposed to be a celebration paper. So I know I know they've got lots of it, but this was the celebration that didn't happen, right? Because we were having 2 a year briefly, and they stopped that. But the paper was already in the works. So they've got paper that they're selling now because 3 of the papers are Christmassy. It coordinates with the translucent florals bundle. And I only just got this like a couple weeks ago. It was one that we could get for Creativity Now. Donna, whip it out. Like, make this card with me. It's a $74.50 bundle, and I was all proud of myself for not ordering it for Creativity Now. I'm like, okay, it's a flower set. We don't need it. And then I started seeing all the samples, and I'm like, I kind of love this. So I'm using this one tonight, and this is the paper that coordinates with it. And I freaking love the colors. We've got, it's Blackberry Bliss, Berry Burst, Bubble Bath, Calypso Coral, Fresh Freesia, Lemon Lolly, Parakeet Party, Pool Party, and Pretty Peacock. So it's got all the, you won't regret it, Kathy. This one, it truly is probably one of my favorite florals in a very, very long time. Like, I'm not a flower girl. So, but it blows my hair back. Can you not see it blowing in the wind? All right, I love it. So that's what that's the designer paper I'm using tonight. Now, let me just clean up my crafting mat here. Oh boy. You had to ask, right? All right, so we're going to just tuck this away, maybe, and put it away. All right, so this layout tonight, it is, pardon me, it's another great one for Mystery Card Monday because you can keep it simple, you can step it up, you can step it down, you can just keep adding to it. So we're going to start off fairly simple. And then I've been playing, I've got a few different ideas in mind here that I've taken it in a few different directions, but I wanted to show you a technique on this as well. Oh, wait, before we do that, hold on. I haven't posted this yet. Like, I've been so busy doing all the things. That's what I did this weekend, is I designed my bear class. And this one, now it's not, here's my plug, I do it every live I do here. It's not until October, but I get twitchy because the punch, I'm afraid it's going to sell out. It's not low inventory. I don't want to set off any alarms, but the punch and the set, I worry. Because as other items are selling out and going, not back order, but unavailable, other ones that are still available are going to become more and more popular. So I'm worried. If you like this bundle, if you like these cards, if you like the paper, if you like the memory and more cards that go with it, get them sooner than later. Okay, so these are the cards we're making in the class, and let me just, I'm gonna shove this aside for a second. I want to just point out in this class what I love about this set is I've used not all the images. I used different images on each card. So this one has the trees. This one has the bear going this way. This one has the bear going that way. They both have the baby bear because it's just so stinking cute. We've got the scarf works in this direction, but it also works in this direction. And then these are great for the envelopes. There's warm wishes, which works for birthday. And there's Christmas, which works for Christmas. And I love winter birthdays. Cards for that don't look like Christmas cards. Like this one, it doesn't really look like, it could be a birthday card. And I love that. So it's really versatile. October 20th. If you want to purchase it through me, the class is $75 porch pickup, $85 long distance. If you don't want the punch and you just want the stamp set, it's $45 porch pickup, $55 long distance. And if you want just the cards, you can do that too for $40. And I send you the package, and it's via Zoom on the 20th of October. If you can't make the Zoom, that's okay. There's the recording that you can access forever afterwards. Okay. Now, yes, some good people were born in the winter too, right, Tracy? So there's Tracy's birthday card done. All right, so that's what I had to say about that. But what we're going to do now is a quick and easy layout. And the reason, well, you'll see why I referred to that class in a minute or two or three. All right, so let's get started here. Where's Mr. Pointer? I know you guys were wondering where Mr. Pointer was last time. So we'll bring out Mr. Pointer this time, and we're going to go through our pieces. We're starting, well, of course, you've got your usual tools, inks, and embellishments. We have our standard card base, 8.5 by 5.5. Okay, and then we've got, oh, that seriously tore. That was a sticky note. Okay, well, I'm going to fold him in half and hope that it's going to be covered. I think it will be. So I'm going to fold that in half, and we'll cover it. All right, now we have a few pieces and layers. So we're going to start with a cardstock layer, 2 by 5 1/4. This is Pretty Peacock. And then our designer paper, 1 3/4 by 5. Pretty Peacock, 3 by 4 1/4. Hi, Bev. Oh my gosh. Cardstock layer, 2 3/4 by 4. I love watching your posts, Bev, and I love watching you and your faith with your family. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I love seeing your posts. I really do. So keep those coming. Keep doing what you're doing, girlfriend. And I would say the sentiment, but I don't know how to. So that sentiment that you posted, happy that. Okay. Happy that Jewish celebration, whatever that is. All right, I'm going to tape these two pieces together. Am I inappropriate? I probably am, right? It's probably not what I should be saying, but all right. So I'm just using regular adhesive. I'm going to tape that down there. There it is, Rosh Hashanah. Okay, there you go. That's not what you had written, though. Wasn't there a no? Was it Rosh? I thought it was Nova. I thought it was something else. All right. Okay. You know, I don't know. Now, where's my card? Where am I even going to find my card? What am I doing here? All right. I'm going to tape this down flat. Jewish New Year. Yes. You just like an excuse to party is what I'm thinking, Bev. Okay. All right. Now we're going to bring in, I've got this other layer. It's going to go over here. So actually, I'm going to tape mine down. You might, okay, at this point, there are a few things you could do. So this is what our card layout is going to be. All right, so there we go. I've given away the whole shebang. That's it. That's all. We could call it a day now, but we're not going to. We're going to do some stamping. We're going to do some punching. We're going to do some stuff and things. So you could, at this point, simply stamp a sentiment in the middle. Okay. And then you could stamp a little happy birthday. And you have simple, easy, quick card. Okay. That's like number 1. But I don't want it to be that simple. I want to show you some techniques, but just know that it could be this simple. All right. We're not going to keep it that simple. That's not who I am. I am going to tape this down. That's it. Lashana Tova. All right. That's the one. And thank you, Bev. See, I'll learn. I'll learn if you stick with me long enough and don't give up on me. And hello, Jennifer and Shelby. Jennifer just got a new puppy. I think you're insane. I will never get another puppy. No, ma'am. Not me. Puppies. They're like children. I love my children, but I'm not going to have another one. No, ma'am. All right. I need some scrap paper. So I am going to pop this up on dimensionals just so it gets out of my way and it's safe and it's not going to get dirty. I'm going to put that stamp over there before Donna yells at me. All right. Did I? Hey, Bev. Maybe secretly. Maybe I was Jewish in another life. What do you think? I don't know. I don't know. All right. Here we go. So I'm just going to pop this up. Okay. Seriously, I would love to come and celebrate with you sometime, Bev. I just think that would be so interesting. All right, there we go like that. Okay, so that I'm just going to tuck away. I'm going to put it over there for now. Now I'm going to focus on this stamp, and that's not, is that big enough? That block? No, I'm going to use my big, here's my big block. Is that one? No. Oh, it's over here. I have more of these big ones, but it's way over there. Seems like a lot of work. All right. So I like this this paper. Now that I've covered it up, I can't show it so much, but it's the parakeet. There's another sheet. I have another chunk of it. It's parakeet, but there's also the pretty peacock is showing through. So let me just see if I can find a better picture of that to show you. Of course, I cleaned up, right? Why would I do that? I don't know where the other chunk went. Surely I didn't use the whole page. Here we go. There it is. Okay, so this is the paper that I took the inspiration for the color from. So you can see it's parakeet, and the words are hard. Pretty peacock. So to get that effect, oh, that would be so fun, Bev. That would be so fun. And of course, I do plan to be in California again. My girls and I are talking. It's like, it's Disney season, man. We want to go. I can't, though. We can't go until my dog passes, which is a really sad thought. But he's too high maintenance, and we can't leave him with anybody. So, all right. So I've stamped this in the Parakeet Party. Now, I've got a chunk of sponge. These are our old sponges, but you can use makeup sponge. You could use, did I not say, oh, Jennifer, yes, sorry. Jennifer, you were tardy, so you didn't see. Translucent florals, which coordinates with the paper. All right, so you can use a makeup sponge. You can use a finger dauber, whatever you've got. I still like all these our old sponges. And so I'm just dipping it in here. I will, Bev. Yeah. Did I tell you guys how Bev dragged me into the dark side of being a drug mule? Bev. Oh, that's a story for another day, hey? Yeah. I might be known at Canadian Customs. I could have been on an episode of Border Crossing. Oh, Bev. She seems innocent. She will get you in trouble, people. Stay away from that, Bev. Linda. Oh, I did the post something for October class for me to order. Oh, I don't understand what that means, Linda. Hang on. I'll reply to that later. Look at that. Is that beautiful or what? So I've just added some of the sponging right down the middle of that. I could have blended that a little bit more, but it is gorgeous and I love it. While I'm here, I'm going to go in and I'm going to stamp these other two flowers. It is the coolest effect. Like, I don't know. I love this stamp set. I really hope it carries over. And I'm thinking it might because it was part of the creativity now. So these ones I'm just stamping directly. with the Pretty Peacock. No extra sponging, but look at that. Like, is that pretty? It makes you look like a rock star without doing anything, even though there's a little bit of schmutz on it. See, look. Bev, maybe I am Jewish. Got some schmutz. Okay. This is a little bit too much ink for me, so I'm going to stamp this off for a second. And I think I showed you before what I do when I've got a little bit too much ink. Like the ink pad is a little bit too juicy. Just scrape it off with a bit of a spoon. Hi, Mary from California. How are you? Okay, so that one was it just seemed a little bit dark. So that's a little bit lighter. And this one too. Well, no, that's a little bit too light, but oh, I'll leave it at that. And then I've got the thank you so much. What was that from? That was from Layering Leaves. No, yes. So I took the thank you so much from the Layering Leaves. Now, the card that I'm making tonight was actually a card that I gave to Alicia's best friend's parents. So they had taken Alicia to Florida with them. Because her daughter, Diana, their daughter, is going to university in Daytona, Florida. And so they invited Alicia to come with them. And so I made this thank you card. See, now that's too light. I scraped off too much ink. So I made them this thank you card. And I made them a folder with gift cards. Dagnabbit. Okay, I scraped it too much. There's not enough ink on this guy. Sure, it looks okay from there, but it's too light. And now I don't want to go back and re-ink it. So I guess what I could do is if I go like this, try to move that ink back. What a hot mess I am. Let's try one more time. 7:52. See, now I'm being thrown off by the time. Let's see if that's any better. Nope. It's even, but I don't like it. I'm going to have to get it darker. Okay, I'll move on. Moving on. All right, so I'm just going to cut out the sentiment, and then I'm going to use the dies to cut out these images, because there are coordinating dies. So this is where, I'm snazzing this simple card up. So whatever you've got here, you can be done. I'm stepping it up because I can. So I'm grabbing my dies, but I was going to say, but there's not one in here. There is. I found it. All right, so I'm just going to nip over here, and I'm going to run them through the die cutting machine. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Sometimes it's easier to run through 3 at once, but sometimes it's faster to run through 1 at a time because they might move. Like if your pads or if your cutting plates are warped, then they might move around. So I'm going to try to do it all in one pass and see how we do. It moved a bit, but that's okay. We can make it happen. Hello, Shayla. You are late to the party. Were you watching the training? You don't like it, Jennifer, hey? Okay, well, you are absolutely entitled to that opinion. That's okay. All right, so for this one moved a little bit, so I'm just going to trim this down just a hair. I personally love it now that I've played with it, and the more samples I saw with it, and then when they brought in the paper, that sealed the deal for me. Ooh, homemade tomato soup, yum. Okay, so I'm going to glue this down just with our regular adhesive, like that. This one I'm going to pop up with dimensionals. Put him over here. You know how I love to hang things over the edge. It just fills that space a little bit more. And then this one I tape down too, and he's going to hang over the edge this way. Fills up that space really nicely. And then this, I'm fussy cutting. Sorry, Jennifer, you're going to hate everything about this card. Jennifer's not a fan of fussy cutting. Okay. I'm in the field division, I guess I am. I'm a little bit further back than I probably should be. So yeah, what else? I did a little bit of shopping on Sunday. Oh yeah, Alicia, I'm gonna have to do some posts on this too. Alicia turns 18 in 18 days. So we are doing 18 presents for 18 days. And today was day 1. So 18 days till her 18th birthday, and she gets to open a present every day for 18 days. Some of them are, you know, nothing too crazy. Some of them are awesome. And then on the day 18, of course, she gets her big presents. So that's a little bit of fun that's going on in the Bertram household. So we were out yesterday. I was at, oh my God, tomorrow starts the 18 days of birthday. So we had to go out and finish buying the last 9 presents. So we did that. And I did a lot of cooking. You saw that on my posts. I did a lot of cooking. I did my nails, did all kinds of fun stuff this weekend. It was such a beautiful weekend. Okay, like that. Oh, and I had a celebration of life. I went to a celebration of life for my friend Kathy, and that was lovely. Although I did get a little emotional. Kathy passed 3.5 years ago, but it was in May of 2022 or of 2020. So this is the wrong one. So we couldn't have a gathering. So it was on Saturday, and it was really, really lovely. It was really lovely to see friends gathering to celebrate her and her life. Okay, so now you're going to ask what these are. These are old, retired glitter enamel dots, and I might have like 10 packages of these squirreled away because I love them that much. And they work. These are Granny Apple Green, but it's very similar, very close to our Parakeet Party, so I'm using those. So you can use ones that we have and color them with our blends, but that's what I used. Oh, Kathy, I don't know about that. I like to celebrate my girls, and this is a big one. When Rebecca turned 18, it was COVID, and I think I had to do all her shopping at Walmart. It was really, really not fun. So this one, we're going a little over the top for Alicia's. And Alicia's been really great for our birthdays and Mother's Day and Father's Day. She's been decorating, and because she worked at Dollarama, so she bought all this stuff. And so this year we need to make a bit more of a fuss about her. So yeah. Oh, fun. That's fun, Bev. Awesome. Awesome. Hi, Coral. Hello. All right. Anyway, so this is the card. This is the one I had made earlier. And I just love the look of this and that it ties in. So okay, so it's half an hour, so I don't have to sign off. If you have to go. This is the card, right? This is the layout. Now, I did have a play, and I wanted to prove to you that it can work with other, like, you know, I like a good layout. And we've done similar layouts, and you know, a similar size and so on. And but hey, a good layout's a good layout. So I took this and I extended it a little bit. I made a bit of a bigger designer paper layer, and I changed this to a circle. You know I love this layout, so I've done this one, right? And I just showed it to you earlier. So this is just a bigger piece in the back, and let's take it out of here so it's not glaring. This is one of the cards we're doing in our class. I added a layer, so that's stepping it up one more step, and a circle instead of this square. You know, you could certainly have a cherry cobbler layer as well, but that was pushing my luck a little bit. I've already got a lot going on here. So this was with our 3D embossing folder, that bubble stuff. This is another embossing folder. We have fun patterns, what's it called? I don't know what it's called. It is called Cheery Patterns. And there are some stripes and some circles. They're little halfers, little half embossing folders. And I just liked how that played off with the circles here. Of course, our little bears. And these are in the online exclusives. And I colored those with my blend. I colored the copper ones, thinking I wouldn't have much use for the copper ones in most of my cards. So I colored them with the Cherry Cobbler blends. Thanks, Melissa. I love it. Oh, hi, Kim. Hello. Yes, we do that too, Kim. Nobody goes to school on their birthday. So the girls were always mad when their birthday was on a weekend. Yeah. So that's that. And I just added some twine, and that's with the bear. So it's the same layout, different stamp set. Now I want to show you something else that's really pretty. And I have half an hour, so I'm just going to play with one more. You can just watch along, or you can, hopefully you're playing along. And you know the drill. At the end, I will post my cards, and then you can post underneath with what you came up with, because I love seeing what you guys come up with. I guess I should keep that for my photo after. Do you want to see some other stuff? Okay. Look at this. I made this literal. Okay, the training I was supposed to be taking. Yeah, I had some scraps on my desk. This took me approximately 2 minutes. I had this piece on my desk. I'm like, well, that's really pretty. I shoved it on a piece of gray cardstock. I wrapped a ribbon and threw some sequins on it. Now, if you love this, it is in low inventory. You better go order it right now. Well, not right now. Wait till my live is done. This embossing folder, like that's all you need. Seriously, this might be my Christmas card. I might have to stock up on this. Oh, the ribbon, it's out of stock, isn't it? I don't know if it is. I think it is out of stock. I don't know. Anyway, I think I have 2 rolls. Anyway, it's really pretty. I like it. You should make it. But it is it's low inventory. So you know what's going to happen there? It's going to fly off the shelf. So that one is called, this one, Christmas Tidings, $11.75. But I digress. All right. Oh, I didn't stamp the inside of that card. I'll have to do it later. Okay, inside in envelopes. I'll do it, Donna. Don't worry. I'll do it. Now, so I'm going to do another card here with the same layout. And I don't have the pieces prepped. I thought I did. I think I used them. I'm going to grab a piece of chart. We're going to do this start to finish in less than half an hour. Thanks, you guys. Thanks. All right, so 5.5. We'll just crack this off. So I am using cherry cobbler as a base, which is odd for me, I know. And I need, what size is this? So fold it in half. Cherry cobbler. Now, this time I have a piece of this paper, which is from this beautiful paper, the Joyful 12 by 12 Specialty Designer Series paper. Cherry cobbler and shaded spruce are the colors. So there's musical note, and it's single-sided. There's some gold, there's that, and there's this. If you've watched me for more than 1 year, you'll know that I love holly. There's just something about the holly that I love. Now, I'm bringing in some gold. Crazy, right? Then I am bringing in the layers. So what are these? This is the, what size is this? This is the 3 by 4 1/4. This is the 1 3/4 by 5. That's the 2 by 5 1/4. And I'm looking for this one, cardstock. So this has to be 2 3/4 by 4. 2 3/4 by 4. Like that. Okay. So let's try this again. All right. Cardstock layer, 2 by 5 1/4, 1 3/4 by 5. Now, you know, I cannot. Any crafter worth their salt cannot tape those 2 things down together. You can't, because you can't. Look at the waste. The gold foil. It's not cheap, friends. So we are going to find my stamp sets. Yes. And we're gonna, like, we have to cut some stuff out of here. Seriously. So I'm gonna grab my Christmas classics. I'm just gonna cut that out of the middle there. And if you have something else small that would fit, you could cut it out there. I'm not going to, but I'm gonna cut this out. And same with this. We cannot just cover up that much gold. It won't fly with me, friends. It just won't. So what I did is I grabbed these dies. These are standalone dies, handcrafted element dies. And this piece really appeals to me. And then I grabbed, I like my flags. So I grabbed this flag from the Stylish Shapes, and I'm going to die cut this because I can't can't make me. I'm not gonna. So I'm going to cut these out, and then I'll just have these pieces for a different card that I hadn't created yet. So times are tough. We can't be wasting gold paper. Okay. Now we can carry on. So here's my piece. Now look how pretty that is. Look how pretty that is. I don't know what I'm going to use this for, but hey, you want to see what I did with the pieces? So just before I went live, I was playing. Oh, that's a quick and easy card. Low inventory. Hey, Bev. Okay, well, Lisa's still there. Hi, Amy. Long time no see. So this is our new distressed tile or something like that. And then I just glued this down, pop that up, cut out the Joyous from this stamp set, stamped it and cut it out, popped it up, added some doodads. There we go. Quick and easy. All right. Back to business here. So we can save those for somewhere else, something else that goes back into here before I lose it. All right, now when it comes to the foils and the glimmer paper, I like to use glue. So let's just use the glue here. And I love this sheet of designer paper. I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna let that. So yeah, like there's a hole in the back, but nobody sees it, right? Hello, MJ. Thanks for popping in. All right, now this one is going to be like this. Now, first, I think I'll glue this one down. I think tape would work in this case, but the glue is out. So let's just get this down and out of my way. Comme ça. Oh, I have such a headache. All right, so that's that. Now, here's a few things I can show you. I was thinking, let's emboss in gold. And as much as I love embossing, and I could emboss, Mystery Card Monday is supposed to be somewhat quick and easy, right? So I'm not going to emboss. I'm going to show you something else instead. I'm going to show you. There we go. It's like, where did that stamp go? Okay, so I have to peel this guy off. Put him over here. All right, so back with this. So this stamp is from Joy of Noel. And the paper is from Joyful. All right, see what they did there? Look at this. This image matches this paper perfectly. Perfectly. Now, absolutely, you could stamp this in Versamark and gold heat set emboss, and I will. I will do that at some point. Not today. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to stamp it. Now, I'm going to stamp it, if I can find the ink. Oh, here it is over here. In Wild Wheat. And it is going to pull gold. It's gonna give the illusion of it being gold. Watch this. It's so cool. Okay. Ink him up. Stamp him down. Now, does that look gold or does that look gold? It looks gold, Tamara. It does. So I am going to glue down this piece so it looks like it's gold without the fuss of it being gold. Oops, that was too close to the edge. Oh, darn. Now I'm all sticky. All right, so we're going to put this too close to the edge. Like that. Sound effects help, always. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to pop this up on dimensionals after I rub this all off on my pants. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do a couple more in the middle just for good measure. So I'm going to pop this up on a dimensional. Look how perfectly it matches. Look, are you looking? Oh my gosh. Oh my God. like that. Okay, then, oh, Teresa. Hey, Teresa, you're back. Is Teresa? No more Tia Tia? Do I have to know something about that? Okay, so now I've got my cherry cobbler light. Nope, cherry cobbler dark. Now, I want to show you a little trick here. If you're going to color these, so we're just going to color the centers, and I did do that, but I thought, well, it didn't quite look like the paper. If you look at the paper, there's a little speck of white showing through on all those berries. So here's what I'm going to do. You see how each of these berries has an open end? I'm just going to do a little U, kind of connecting those dots, like connecting the end. See what I'm doing? Like I'm connecting the end with the stamped image. So I'm just going to do that on all the berries. And then I'm going to color the berries around that area. So it has a little white gap just like the designer paper does. Just a little titch of white. It makes a lot of difference. The original one that I did, the first one I did, I colored the berries solid, and I thought something doesn't look right here. And I went, oh, that's why. It was too solid. So let me color this. Okay, not much of a hole on these ones. I kind of failed in my mission there. It's okay. You don't have to use your blends on this. You could use your marker. It's a small enough area that it's not going to make much of a difference looks-wise. Okay, so like that. Oh, for Facebook, right? You're on YouTube now. That makes sense. Okay, right. Okay, now I need to bring in the word joyous from over here. And I'm going to stamp that. Is this big enough? No, it is not. I need a bigger piece of scrap. Where is my scrap? There's the scrap. Okay, I'm going to stamp that in cherry cobbler, which I cleaned up. So not like me. I was cleaning up while I was watching the training. Okay, so stamp that in the cherry cobbler. Thank you, Lillian. Yeah, I know. That's probably why I have a headache too. All right, we'll catch you next time. Thanks for tuning in. And I'm going to fussy cut this one, which doesn't, like, you don't have to go crazy. So look, you turn the paper and you just kind of squiggle it. I'm not even necessarily trying to go over the letters perfectly. I'm just making a bit of a squiggle. Turn the paper so your hand doesn't get too sore. I am going to be working on my 12 weeks of Christmas. I've started to draft the posts for my newsletter. If you're not on my newsletter, you want to be on my newsletter because I will be sending out at least 12 newsletters, one a week, with projects for Christmas. There will be, I think, 8 cards. I think 4 giftables, and then I think a bunch of tags, whatever the math is on that. So you want to be on my newsletter. I have a couple posts. Scroll down until you see 12 weeks of Christmas and be on my newsletter email list. You have to subscribe because that's the only place you're going to see the projects. Okay, and so this I'm going to glue this. I used way too much glue. That's why I don't use glue. I cannot be trusted. I'm going to put this here, I think. Here. Joyous. I still have 15 minutes, so I am going to cut myself 7 inches of twine. And I am going to get some scrap garbage, and I'm going to color it with my blend because I really wanted cherry cobbler. Well, this is an old mangy one, so I grabbed the right one. So I'm just going to color the twine, and it's supposed to dry fairly quickly, but I can tell you the last one I did didn't because my fingers are still red from it. But because it's alcohol, it should. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is see if this works any faster. Just kind of hold it there and drag it through. In theory, it should be faster than dragging it through your ink pad. It's supposed to dry faster, but literally it was still all over my fingers. All right, so I'm coloring the twine. You can do this obviously with any color blend that you have. I should have done this first and let it dry. There we go. Thank you, Deborah. We'll see you again. Thanks for popping in. Okay. Now, what I will do sometimes when I know it's going to bleed is I've got Kleenex in my drawer, and I'm going to just drag it through my Kleenex here and just kind of get that extra off because I don't want it to be on my card or on my fingers. So I'll just do this a few times. So Kleenex, paper towel, whatever you've got, do that a few times. Still coming out a little bit. Boy, I don't understand because it's alcohol. I would have thought that it would have dried. But anyway, we'll try that. Okay, I'm going to tie it around my, I guess this is it. You can see it was not dry when I tried it earlier. So we can tie a bow. 8:17. I'm still doing well for time. It's a little soggy, so I kind of hesitate to, it should be all right. Now I'm going to grab a glue dot. I'm almost at the end of my roll. I love when that happens because then I can start a new one. I always think my glue dots are going to dry out before I use them all. You get a lot in a roll. Okay, so we can stick that down like that. Now, this is a pretty simple card, right? Like it's, even though I stepped it up a little bit with the gold, still nothing too crazy hard. You could put Wink Stella on the berries. Another thing you could do, step it up even more. So I stamped this on scrap, and then actually I stamped it on the paper. You can see it peeking under there. And then I thought, no, I want it more dimensionaled. So I stamped it, popped it up. There's a die cut for the shape. Popped it up, and then I added some of these sprigs in the wild wheat. I actually tried it from the gold, and I didn't care for it. I don't know where I put them. Where is I have a bag of pieces. Where did I put my bag of pieces? Well, I don't know where they went, but I do have some, and it honestly, I thought it looked better. It's under here. No, it's gone. I thought it looked better in the wild wheat than in the gold. I don't know. It's in a little baggie somewhere. Okay, doesn't matter. You'll have to take my word for it. But I found it just made this look too dull. So I pulled the color, like it's obviously not a gold, but I like that extra layer of color. Thank you, Donna. Thanks, guys. So this one is stepped up just that little bit more, but this one is just, it's fine, right? Like it's fabulous. I tried adding some rhinestones and it was too much. There were too many dots going on. It didn't work. And I thought, just will you stop already? You know me and my rhinestones. So I stopped at that one, but then this one I just added some more sprigs because if I can't have rhinestones, I gotta have something else. So that is, if you want to see, here's another card using that, like this stamp. I freaking love it. Like this is another one. If you like to color, man, pop in a movie. Boom, you got your Christmas card. I just don't know where I put that. I've got the stamp. I don't know what sentiment this was. I can find out. I know where to find out what stamp set that goes to. Anyway. Aw, thanks, Judy. I love this layout. Again, I know I've done similar to this one. So it's kind of just slightly different dimensions, kind of same look. Wink Stella on the sprigs help? Oh, they might. That's a good idea. You know what? I even have a gold wink somewhere in my stash. So yeah, that would work out too. It depends on, I mean, you could play an ad and keep going forever, right? There's so many great dies in this Christmas Classics. I was thinking of doing something along those lines, right? Like you could do this instead of the square. You could do this, right? And put something else in the middle. Any of these images in the middle, peace on earth. That would be stunning, right? So when it comes to making cards, just start with the basics, right? You've just got a card base, and then you've got a layer here and some designer paper, and then just add something, a circle, a square, just the bears. They don't have to be on a shape of any sort. If you want to step it up, here I've added a layer. I step it up again, make it textured, add extra embellishments, right? You can just keep going. So that's it. This is the one that inspired it all. It kicked us off. I love this card. I love this card. I love the stamp set. I love anything about it. So yeah, can't wait for that. I know it's a beautiful bundle. I know. And Melissa, I'm excited to start cutting for that tomorrow. I'm going to start cutting with all the bases, but there'll be lots of posts. I'll be doing lots of posts on the lifespan of an extravaganza, or the making of an extravaganza, something. I'll call it something really kind of interesting, I suppose. The life cycle. But tomorrow is go day. We're starting to cut. We're starting to cut a lot of pieces, but I'm organized. I'm ready to go. So that's it. We're finishing a little bit early. It's not quite the hour, but I'm going to pull it because it's almost my bedtime. Right? Thank you for popping in. If you wanted to order anything, tamarabertram.stampinup.net. If you're in Canada, I would love to help you out with that. The bear class, that one's coming up. I still have 4 packages for my autumn leaves class. I won't show those projects again because I've been beating that horse for a while now, but I do still have 4 packages left if you're interested in signing up for that. There are links all over my Facebook page. Find them, join them. There's still time to get you this stuff, at least my pieces. Anyway, if you have any questions, you know where to find me, right? Thanks for spending time with me tonight, and I will see you back here Friday morning at 10 a.m. for coffee break, right? I'll see you Friday. Thanks, guys. See ya.